midst of negativity, a positive sight can be blurred, and the visions that we thought were good seems to let evil occur. Forgiveness for our sinful ways. With mind, body, spirit, and faith, we pray. Amen.
Bow our heads, let us pray. Thanks to the day, bills paid, crib laid. Thanks to the A, in that Rari at the red light. That's in the A, Glock 40 with that red light.
I'm the part that they're young and boss. I'm the peppy.
Can I ask you something? Mm-hmm. What do you have to do around here?
I don't have to do nothing around here except for pay the bills, put food on the table, and put clothes on your back. You understand?
But I don't have to pay no bills.
What's going on, man? We back in the Low Key Cave. Keyshawn Iams YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key. What's going on YouTube? Happy Father's Day. Yo, let me put this up here. Shout out to all my fathers out here. Dope black father, you know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, though. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, bro. I don't feel like none of us are perfect. I feel like we all have our obstacles in life, man. But no matter what the situation is, shout out to all the fathers, man. And this is a very, very beautiful, it's going to be a very, very productive Father's Day, man. So I definitely want to start my day off getting a shout out to all the fathers out there and let them know I'm definitely representing y'all today. Yes, it's our day. Let's enjoy our day today. Let's do it. But one of the reasons I'm on here today, man, I'm doing a very special video today. I'm doing my top 5 Father's Day movies. Top 5 Father's Day movies. And of course, I got to start this off with number 1, Boys in the Hood. Come on, man. One of the main reasons this is my number 1 is Furious Styles, Lawrence Fishburne, and Trey. Come on, man, that dynamic between that son and father. And the only thing I would say is I would have loved to see Lawrence Fishburne's character Furious reach out to Doughboy and Ricky. I feel like his son is hanging with them so much. Trey was hanging with them all the time. That was practically his brothers, man. I remember Lawrence Fishburne telling him, like, I'm teaching you, responsibilities in this and the third, and your friends across the street, you're like, they ain't got that. They ain't got that responsibility. And when you get older and you a father, like back then and watching it as a kid, you like, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you get older as a kid, you're like, damn, Furious, why you ain't try to reach out to them? Not saying it would have changed any obstacles or anything, but maybe if they would have had your influence like Trey had your influence, maybe that would have changed how Doughboy was seeing certain things and whatnot, man. And that was only my thing, get older and watch a movie like, damn, Fierce, you was kind of like casting them out, even though your son hung around them all the time. Like, this was his homeboys. But definitely, man, Furious Styles was one of them dads, bro. He was one of them black fathers that didn't play around. And like I said, man, this is definitely number 1 on my list as far as Father's Day movies, bro. You can go back and watch this over and over and over, and with everything that's going on today, not only with black kids or black fathers, but just dealing with police, dealing with raising a son. Not only that, dealing with kids that don't have fathers in their home, only being raised by their single mothers. This movie has it all, man. So definitely Boys in the Hood is number 1 as far as Father's Day movies in my top 5.
I need you to be focused. Are you focused yet? Where is this girl? Where is she?
And then number 2, Liam Neeson, Taken. Come on, bruh. I got girls, bruh. I got sons and daughters. But my firstborn was a girl. Like, come on, man. Nigga, you think you gon'... Come on, bruh. We all was Liam Neeson in this movie, nigga. I don't give a fuck where you at, where you think you going, you ain't, nigga. I don't know who you is. I ain't got that much money. So you think you gonna take my child and try to come threatening me and hit me up on... Okay. I'm gonna find you. Good luck. Oh, okay, nigga. You think I ain't gonna come to Paris? Nigga, I'm just, bro. This is definitely one of my favorites, bro. I remember when I first seen this shit, I was already a fan of Liam Neeson, fucking Dark, man. Come on. And all this other shit. But this one right here, motherfuckers kidnap your daughter, your child, nigga. Take your child? And then you on the phone and you hear them, you gotta tell your child, bruh, you gotta tell your child they gon' take you. Cause you nowhere near her. You gotta tell they gon' take you. And this motherfucker went this nigga Liam Neeson went all the way across the country and whooped the whole country ass to find his child. And not even just that. You know what I really love about Liam Neeson? It wasn't none of that. Oh man, I don't want to get no innocent bystanders, nigga. He had a dude that he know. He went to this nigga's family house. He shot this nigga's wife, who probably had nothing to do with it. She had nothing to do with it. Shot her in the shoulder. Nigga, I want to know where my baby is right now. This was Liam Neeson. This has got to be number 2, bro. As a father, happy Father's Day. Bro, you ain't let nobody harm your child, let alone as a father, bro. Your daughter, that's your pride and joy. Your little, that's your baby girl forever, bro. No matter how old your child gets, no matter what, bro, your baby girl is always gonna be your baby girl. She could be 35, 55 years old. You an old ass baby girl. You better get your butt in here. Yourself, so I don't matter. I am a father, bro. My oldest is 14 years old. I am Liam Neeson, nigga. I will be going to Paris. Don't tell me you can't afford it. How you gonna do? It's gonna happen. Don't tell, bro. Nah, for real though, man. This is definitely one of those movies, bro, where I can go back and watch and be in them shoes, bro, just sitting there like, man, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way, bro.
Just play the game. Just play the game? I learned that from you. You better D up, Jake. Point game. This your last shot.
Coming in at number 3, as far as my top 5 Father's Day movies, he got game. Come on. His father was locked up because a situation where he actually killed his mama. Like, damn. Shit is crazy. And when you have this whole situation going on, shout out to Ray Allen, who plays Jesus Shuttlesworth. Shout out to Denzel Washington. Bruh, it's one of those movies where you have Denzel trying to come out, but not only is he in a situation where he's trying to get out of prison. I mean, he's been locked up for a while and get out of prison, but he's trying to find that reconnection with his son. This is a child that he raised, not only raised, but he was trying to build up in basketball, and he was really, really hard on him as far as trying to get his game together as far as basketball or whatnot. And you just get into this situation that got out of control and got out of hand. And honestly, you can say it was an accident that what happened, but nigga, ain't no way. I'm gonna tell you right, ain't no way. I am straight up. I really love how Jesus, the way Ray Allen portrays this role, cause ain't no forgiveness. You take out my mama, ain't no forgiveness. I don't give a fuck, accident or not, nigga. Ain't no forgiveness. Ain't no forgiveness, man. I'm just saying. But watching this movie and going along with the journey of Denzel trying to find that reconnection with his son, and to me, honestly, the movie ends. To me, honestly, it ends with not knowing if he even got that from his son. Because to me, I think as the movie goes along, because this movie old as fuck, so Denzel is trying to get his sentence reduced for his son to go to a certain college from a favor of the warden, where the prison he's at. Because the warden, I think, knows the governor or something. He's a fan of the college or whatnot. But I think Denzel starts off not only trying to get that reduced sentence, but he is relentlessly trying to get this relationship back with his son. But as the movie goes on, I think towards the end, I think it comes more important for Denzel to get that bond with his son than getting that reduced time. So I know he's still with that letter though at the end, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, man, this is definitely one of my favorites, and this is definitely a very good Father's Day movie to check out. You can watch it with your kids or whatnot. I mean, as far as your son, I wouldn't say, maybe when your son a little bit older, it's got some shit that you probably can't see, but it's definitely one of the ones you could check out. Definitely should check out. I think Spike Lee definitely did a hell of a job with this movie, man. So Coming in number 3 is He Got Game on my top 5 of Father's Day movies. Coming in at number 4, Man on Fire. Denzel Washington is back, but come on, man. Denzel is that guy, bro. He is always protecting somebody. You got to come through and make sure you good. But, yo, this is definitely one. When I first watched this, it caught me off guard because I expected, I was kind of expecting some detective type shit. I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer to this. I was a little younger when this came out, but when I watched it, this was some Punisher shit. I was like, oh, I love this movie because I love these type of revenge movies. Not only that, going into the movie and not even knowing the betrayals, the twists and turns or whatnot, but it wasn't that. It was the chemistry and what Denzel and Dakota Fanning's character had and the chemistry it had on camera. And shout out to Denzel and Dakota Fanning and they acting chops, bruh. Like, what they brought to the screen together, you was rooting for this. You wanted to see this. You was almost watching the movie like, okay, I want to see what she's going to do in the swimming competition. I want to see how she's going to make it. And Denzel going to be for that rooting on. And then when the shit hits the fan, you like, get these motherfuckers, Denzel. Get them. I'm telling you, bro. And man, the way Denzel does shit, the nigga... Denzel is fucking scary. When he's calculated and doing what he does, fuck Training Day. When Denzel is going after you, and I love the way, shout out to, is it Christopher Walken? I think it's Christopher Walken. He's in this movie as well. And the way he starts explaining Denzel's character in the movie to this guy, it's like, this nigga's about to paint a picture. And he's sitting there just explaining how Denzel is fucking lethal. This guy is lethal. And he's about to go in a massacre. This guy was broken. Denzel's character was broken. I mean, this guy was pretty much on the edge of trying to kill himself. And this little girl, Dakota Fanning's character, brought life into him. And that's why this is one of my favorites as far as being a Father's Day movie. This father figure Denzel, the way he portrays his role as protector and the sacrifice he makes at the end of this, like, and where he goes to get to, not really, he's getting revenge, not knowing the situation with the little girl. And the movie is old, but maybe some of y'all haven't seen this. I ain't gonna spoil it, I guess. But I mean, it's certain things that happen at the end where he finds out a certain thing and he's like, okay, and he makes a sacrifice. But this is definitely top 5 Father's Day movies. If you haven't seen it, which I'm pretty sure y'all have seen, this Denzel Washington. But definitely check this one out. Man on Fire, number 4 in my top 5 Father's Day movies.
Get behind me.
Last but not least is definitely Logan, coming in at number 5 as far as my top 5 Father's Day movies, man. Shout out to the fathers out here, baby. Shout out to the fathers. Shout out to the fathers. Damn, I can't keep on my hair. But anyway, man, I'm tripping. This is definitely one that, another one I wouldn't say took me off guard, but Logan, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine, pretty much been PG-13 throughout the whole X-Men universe being on 20th Century Fox. So seeing him come in, not only with this being rated R, but seeing the trailer, I knew what this was going to be, and I loved it. I loved it. This takes me back, like I said, those movies where you have this guy coming in, this protecting somebody. I can't even think about certain movies, but I got him in my head. I got him reimagined in my head, even certain series. But one thing people always said that this reminded them of was The Last of Us. I never played that game, but I've seen so many scenes on YouTube from it. People playing the game. I've heard so many things about it. I practically think I don't play the game, but so many people talk about how good it is, how good the story is, and how many people saying they don't want no sequel to it. It shouldn't be no sequel. And of course, there is a Last of Us Part 2 sequel out. But being as that told, I've almost got to a point where I want to go watch somebody played the whole game throughout as far as The Last of Us. But as far as this go, Logan did kind of play out in that scene, because like I said, I watched some of those story beats from Last of Us, and I could see how people was making those comparisons. But I watched so many movies that I've seen this, man. This whole guy coming in, the loner guy, or the guy who has the ex-military background, and he has to protect his kid or whatnot. I mean, we've seen this. But Logan in particular, man, having a little girl that could protect herself now, that was a little bit of difference. Of course, this being, I think, was it X-23, her name, she's in the comics, of course, but the way they do this movie, the only thing I'll say I don't like is the villain, because it's him somewhat. It was some shit that was supposed to be going on, but I love the movie throughout. I watched this movie several times, man. Most of the reasons I didn't like watching it, but seeing Logan die at the end, I didn't want to see my nigga go out. And I gotta say, man, I would love to see him in a Marvel movie. But what reasons I put this on my top 5 as far as Father's Day movie is the relationship between these two characters. Not only them having to build that bond, because Logan doesn't want to be bothered with nobody. Wolverine doesn't want to be bothered with nobody. He wants to be to himself, him and Professor X. That's it. But the way they build their bond, and the way he ends up wanting to protect her, and not only that, just seeing them fight together, and the way they do things together, just riding in the car together, it's like, yes, give me more of this. I didn't want this to end. I wanted to keep watching this, but like I said, the main thing is the relationship and the bond they build with each other. That's one of the main things that keeps you driven with this movie and rooting for them and wanting them to get away from all the obstacles they have to face, and them keeping Professor X safe, man. I'm telling you, this movie hits that heartstrings, bro. It's stabbing you in your chest. Oh no, stop. I'm telling you, but definitely the whole protection. I'm back to that protection thing. This is like being Wolverine's daughter. This is basically his child. That protection thing, man. Father and daughter. You want to protect your little baby girl at all means necessary. I love this movie, man. It's definitely top 5 as far as Father's Day movie. I know y'all done seen it. Come on, don't tell me you ain't seen Logan. Are you serious? But I definitely had to put this on my top 5, man. So give me your comments in the comment section. I know it's some ones y'all probably said I done left off, but like I said, I did put Daddy's Little Girls on here. It's definitely one of the ones I enjoy, the Tyler Perry movies, but I just didn't put that one on here. It's probably in my top 6. It's not my top 5. It's just not. But it's some other ones out there I probably didn't forgot about. Maybe it's some out there that I forgot that I should have thrown in here, but these are the ones that came to my mind first. These are ones that I watch still to this day, so I had to put them in my top 5. But shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to everybody that views my videos. Hit that like button. Like I said, hit the comment section and give me some of y'all favorites Father's Day movies, man. It could be action movies. It ain't gotta necessarily be in my category of movies that I like. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is the road to 200 subs, man. We out.